I just remembered my contract with a brand ended in January this year, so I can now drink any energy drink I want on camera. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. If you don't know who I am, I'm Deshaun Brownlee. I'm a senior in high school. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and all that good stuff. And yeah. Let's talk Pepperdine. If you don't know what Pepperdine is the college I'm going to. Pepperdine University in Malibu, California. If you want to stay up to date, because follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post a lot of Pepperdine content on both. So but I really just wanted to talk about it because I recently just filmed answering your guys' question video, and there was so many college questions, so I just wanted to answer them. And I'm so sorry if I look like I got ran over by a truck. It's currently 2:11 a.m. And I have to be up at 5 a.m. and this video needs to be up by 8 a.m. And it needs to get edited, thumbnail needs to be done, and all of that good stuff. So you're probably like, where did I get my questions from? I asked my spam questions, so we're gonna answer their questions first. And then I just got some questions I thought you guys would love to know. But also, if you want like a little catch up, go watch my college vlog where I talk about all my decisions and all of that good stuff over on my channel. It'll be linked up here or up here. I don't really know yet. Okay, let's go ahead and talk. Thanks guys so much for asking me questions. I love you guys. Okay, someone asked me what is Pepperdine. Pepperdine, of course, is Pepperdine University over in Malibu, California. It's a college. I'm going to Seaver College, which is their science and arts, or lettering, arts and sciences. I can tell you right now, I recently got my acceptance package. So and this is a Seaver's College hat. So it is the letters, arts and sciences. So I'm going to Seaver College at Pepperdine University. Someone asked what's my major. I'm majoring in film under the strand production. They have a bunch of film strands to go under: screenwriting, directing, editing, but I'm going under production, and I'm really excited because I overlooked the program and the classes you would have to take and the requirements to graduate, so I'm really excited. Okay, let's get into some more questions. Have you picked your roommate? I have not. Nothing's official. But there are a couple people who I've been talking to, and if any of you are watching this, someone just freaking asked me to be my roommate. Actually, there is someone I really do want to be my roommate. We've been texting a lot, and great vibes. And if you're watching this, let's just be freaking roommates, bro. But I don't really have one right now. But I also think you can pick your suite mates, and that consists of 8 people. So you're in a room with someone else, and then you're in a suite with 7 guys. not including yourself, 7 other guys, and then you're in a house with suites. And I think there's, I don't even know, A, B, C, D, E, F, I want to say. A, B, C, D, E, F. 6 times 8. What's 6 times 8? Okay, you're in a house with like 50 guys. Close to that, around that, if not just like 40. Between 40 and 50. So it's a pretty cool system, and I love it. But yeah, my friend's calling him hot because I mentioned him, but we've asked each other kind of, but we haven't been like, you know what, yeah, you're 100% my roommate. So I guess we'll see when housing apps open. Someone who I know that lives in Santa Monica, shout out Clint. I love you, Clint. I don't know if we have a photo together, but if we do, I'll put it on the screen. Are you gonna hang out at the Santa Monica Pier and learn how to surf? Yes, I'm gonna be at Santa Monica, duh, like, hello. His sister goes to Pepperdine, so that's really sick, and I want to see Clint, so, like, yes, I'm gonna be, boy, you'll see me there. And actually, I heard Pepperdine has a surfing class, so I'm gonna take the surfing class at Pepperdine. So yes, I will learn how to surf, and I will buy myself a surfboard. Yeah. Okay. Someone said, explain my Pepperdine process for the viewers that don't already know, which is apparently inspiring. And then someone else said, why not Hawaii? I want to know your full thought process. So we're gonna enter both of those together. If you don't know, I got into 5 schools. I think 5 or 6 schools. But I was really weighing between like 3. I technically got into JMU, Syracuse, St. Mary's College of California, Rhodes College, and University of Hawaii, and Pepperdine. And I was really just weighing between Rhodes, Hawaii, and Pepperdine. And then I was like, I got into Hawaii after I got into Rhodes, and I was like, oh, I'm going to Hawaii. And then I got into Pepperdine. I'm trying to think of the best way to answer this. Pepperdine has been my dream and taken over my life the past 2 years. I randomly saw it on my For You page by this guy named Cade. And Cade, if you're watching this, I freaking love you. I don't think he'll be watching this, but he's an amazing guy. I hope to meet him. But I saw on my For You page, fell in love with the campus. I was like, no way I'm ever gonna be there though. Like, and then I see that they have this summer program. I applied for the summer program, realized that they only take 100 people per like summer, and then I got it. I was like, let's go. So I do that, fall more in love, meet my best friends for like lifers, and then I do their second program, which I did this past February. Again, just more in love, and I'm like just obsessed with Pepperdine. They're religious, so I think it would give me enough balance to like give me enough encouragement if I'm like searching for that. Like if I'm actively looking for that religious view, I will find it. I think that's the best way of explaining it. So they have that, and then also it's in California, and I'm studying film, so it was really good just career-wise. And also there's just like there's something about being in California and being in the Los Angeles area and being in Malibu that brings me an immense amount of joy. And that's like the best way to explain it. Like it feels like home away from home, and I know that sounds dramatic and confusing and like, boy, shut up. but I've never, like, it's just, like, it's where I want to be, and I'm so happy. Yeah, that's why I chose Pepperdine, because it's not only, like, my dream, it's good career-wise, it's good religiously, it's well-rounded, and I've been on their campus. I know some of the staff, and yeah, and then also Hawaii, I felt like starting a whole new life, and which is good. That's great. I've never been to Hawaii's campus, and I would be studying political science over there, and I was just like, yes, I would love to do political science, but which one would I be happier doing, and which one is like my pure joy and what I want to be doing in my life? And yeah, that's the best way I can explain it. And like, I think I spent like a full 24 hours just pondering and being like, is this really like what I want to do? And that leads into like my Pepperdine process. Let's hope I don't cry. I got rejected from Pepperdine back in December. I think only like 5 people in this world knew. I didn't tell anyone. Like, I opened it in front of like a bunch of people, but I think they all like forgot that I got rejected, or didn't like know how important Pepperdine was to me. The second college applications opened, I applied to Pepperdine. Like that week, my application was submitted. Duh. And then, yeah, it was really good. But I got rejected back in December. Like fully rejected, not deferred, not waitlisted, rejected. So like, first off, I should not be going to this school, and I want to share like how much gratitude I have, and just like all glory to God for this, because there's absolutely no way I deserve a spot here, yet I have one. And yeah, but I go in February for this program called Next Gen Preacher Search, and if you want to know more about that, link in the description, whatever. I go there in February for that, and I talk to this amazing man called Jeff Walling. If you're part of a Church of Christ, you know who this man is. And he's really active on campus. I don't know his exact job title, but this man is amazing. I talked to Jeff Walling. He asked me some questions, and he's like, I'll see what I can do, but like trust in the Lord and respect the Lord's decision. And I'm like, wonderful. I have to either commit to Rhodes in April for swim, or yeah, that was in February. That was my only decision and my only choice. And then I get accepted in Hawaii, and I'm like, okay, so I now have to make a decision. So I accept Hawaii for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then a Pepperdine regular decision comes out late March, and I'm like, decision notification, what? And I got regular decision accepted, and I'm very thankful, very grateful, and that's why I'm like taking this up, but like blown away and just forever grateful. Yeah. So, but like while I was rejected, I was like low-key depressed. So it was a rough time. I was dealing with a lot, and I learned a lot of lessons through my rejection. So my piece of advice is like, just because you're rejected doesn't mean that's not a season of learning, experiencing. And this situation probably cannot be like for a lot of you guys, and I'm so privileged in this, and I'm forever grateful for this. So please, like, take this with a grain of salt. Do what you want with it. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. What was the biggest thing you want to accomplish on campus? I don't know. Okay, a couple goals I have is to join a fraternity, make a lot of friends, get involved with a sport maybe. And yeah, but I don't know. I really want to be active in like clubs and extracurriculars. So, that's a hard question to answer. But I hope that answers it. Yeah. Okay, now we have some basic generic questions. I kind of already answered this, but these are all under the category like why choose Pepperdine. What made Pepperdine University stand out when you were choosing colleges? Again, I had been there, seen the campus, literally waking up and walking and seeing the view is like crazy. It's right on the Pacific Ocean, so I hope that answered, yeah. Was there a specific moment or experience that made you say, this is a school for me? Yes. So during the summer, we were there for 9 days. I want to say it was the third day. Don't quote me on that. I woke up and I walked alone to breakfast. And I was just like, actually it wasn't to breakfast. I was doing individual Bible study in the morning. Like I woke up early and went and did individual Bible study. So I was walking to Bible study by myself. And I literally, the walk there, I was like, whoa, where am I right now? Like, this is insane. Sat down, did my Bible study. I paused my Bible study, admired where I was so thankful to be there, first off. Second off, it felt perfect. It was, yeah, take what you may. I don't know. Did Pepperdine's location in Malibu play a role in your decision? Yes. It's in a unique spot where it's like kind of far from a lot of like things, but it's still close to LA where I can like expand my career, and that's so important to me. So yeah. How important was the University Christian Foundation in your decision-making process? So if you don't know, I'm Christian, and they're a Church of Christ-based school, which is a denomination of Christian. And that alone, I was just like, okay, yeah. I was like, this is super important to me. Like, their chapel is amazing, and their church is like growing on campus now. But I was like, I think, yeah, I would be fine not going to a religious school, I think, but being able to even have that, like, religious grounding in the community, I think is gonna be another factor to just help me have a balanced life there. Not that, like, I'm not one of those people who, like, is easily wavered in faith where, like, without community, I'm gonna, like, fall off a cliff. But I will say, having community gives me this sense of reassurance and groundedness that I need. So yeah. Were there any specific programs, majors, or professors that drew you to Pepperdine? So, since Pepperdine is a religious school, you have to take 3 credited religious classes, and I forgot which one it was. It was a specific religious class I sat in, and I remember feeling challenged with what I was learning. it is, like, I was raised Christian, so, like, it takes a lot to, like, challenge my brain and, like, the ideology of the Bible and just the historical context. And I finally felt challenged, and then when I understood the concept, I was like, this is so deeply rooted in scripture and in the idea of it that I had to, like, physically challenge my brain and not know the answer to feel, like, accomplished when I did know the answer. In this excited moment, I was like, whoa, this is how I want every single interaction I have with the Bible to feel like. And I only got this because I was sitting in a college level class. So I hope that, that really drew me to Pepperdine, because I already have to take this class. So you're telling me that I get this community where I have to challenge my brain about Christianity and get to study a film major. Okay. Like, yes. This is about academic and campus life. How would you describe the academic environment at Pepperdine? I don't know. Well, okay, actually, I do know. Pepperdine is very small. So the classes are also small, and that gives a more one-on-one kind of feeling with the professors. So I'm really excited about that. But I heard it's a lot of hands-on. I was talking to someone who's now a news anchor in, I want to say, North Dakota. It's one of the Dakotas, I think. Yeah. But he was just telling me that, like, it's a lot of hands-on stuff, and, like, you get to go out into, like, the city and actually work. So, yeah. I guess that's the most I can give about academic life. I'll just do an updated episode when I get to Pepperdine. What's your favorite spot on study to study or relax? Since I've visited campus, there's this place. It's either Lighthouse Pizza or whatever it's called, Lighthouse Cafe, I think. The patio over there is amazing. Or if you go there, or, like, you visit or whatever, if you go to the library, go upstairs, go towards the back corner. There's, like, this, like, dark academia area that still has windows to see to the ocean, and it is so peaceful up there, and I love it up there, and it's amazing. The next category is personal growth and opportunities. My experiences with Pepperdine, how has it helped me grow personally or spiritually? Again, I did the program called Crossways over at Pepperdine. I talk about that in a video upcoming, so you'll get to know more about that. But that helped me grow spiritually. Again, made me best friends with some of the people that I met there that live everywhere. Missouri, Arkansas, I think. I don't know if it's Arkansas. Tennessee, Georgia, all these different places. And it's been amazing. People who live in California, like, I love them. Am I gonna take any study abroad programs or internship opportunities? So with the program I'm going into, it's required that you do internships. So absolutely, positively. But study abroad programs, I definitely want to do one. Maybe. They have really good programs. Someone I know that goes to Pepperdine did their programs. If you're watching this, Jillian, I love seeing your content. I love you, girl. She literally is currently inspiring me to do study abroad programs. So if you're watching this, girl, I love you. Yeah. What's one thing you've learned about yourself through your Pepperdine journey? One thing I've learned is, I wouldn't say this taught me a lot about, like, my relevance to Pepperdine, but, I'm very attached to this school. And, like, I know that sounds weird, but this school means a lot to me. And yeah, I guess that's the best way of explaining it. I love this school with all my heart. When I got rejected, I text this person, my counselor, Zoe, if you're watching this, I love you, girl. I text her, I called her sobbing on a sidewalk in the street, just saying how heartbroken I was about the school. And she was just there for me. She was amazing. But she was there when I was sobbing my eyes out about this school, and she just saw, like, how it looked like my glow left. Like, one second I'm over here, like, saying how much I'm excited and I love Pepperdine, and then you could just see that, like, how much joy left my body when I realized I wasn't able to go. And then she was there. She was there when I found out I was going. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So yeah, I love her, and if you're watching this, I love you, girl. I love you. What advice would you give someone who's considering applying to Pepperdine? First off, do it. Duh. Don't even, like, yes, like, we're gonna apply. Also, someone once told me, oh my god, hello, my hair looks raggedy. Someone once told me, okay, tuition at Pepperdine was crazy, but whatever. Someone once told me, would you rather be at your dream school and paying off debt, or would you rather be somewhere miserable but be able to pay for it? And I use that logic with Pepperdine because I'm gonna be in an amazing place and I'll just pay everything off later. Like, that's a future problem. Like, we're going to Pepperdine, guys. But okay, we'll figure out the payment. But yes, absolutely do it. But also just do your research. See if Pepperdine's meant for you. Don't just let one person's love and infatuation for a college convince you to apply somewhere. Do your own research. Yeah. But if you're applying to Pepperdine, let me know. Yeah. And I guess my last question is, like, what are my plans for Pepperdine? Join a frat. I would love to join a frat. Enjoy my time there. Of course, I want to vlog while I'm there. And I'm so excited for Pepperdine content. It's April 11th today, and that leaves 123 days, which is, like, equal to, like, almost 4 months, until I move into Pepperdine. So yeah, it sounds like a lot, but I, like, graduate in 60 days, so that's only half that. Yeah, 4 months. Tomorrow makes it 4 months, so yeah, I'm excited for all the content that's gonna be coming. Yeah, and I'm excited to do my Pepperdine post on Instagram, which should be coming soon. But yeah, this one was a bit of a longer video, but I hope you guys now know why I chose Pepperdine, have some insight. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions. I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, follow me on all social media platforms at Deshaun Brownlee. Catch up on all vlogs, series, playlists are on my channel. So go check them out. But I love you guys.